Hi and welcome to MQW Driving School, another video. This video is outside the Horsforth Test Center in Leeds. Today we're going to explain you some failing points of this video so you can help from these failing points and you don't do this kind of mistake in your test. So again, this is a very nice test route. You can use this test route with the help of the sat-nav driving. When you do the sat-nav driving, sometimes you maybe drive a little bit more mileage. Time-wise, you normally come back in the same time, which is 38 to 40 minutes. Some route you do less mileage, and some routes you have to do a lot of mileage. So when you move off from the test center, the speed limit of that road is 30 miles. Then if you're moving straight like this, then be ready that you're approaching to the roundabout. Sometimes they don't go to the roundabout and they will ask you to take the street on the right after the zebra crossing. If they don't say you anything, this is a picture of the roundabout with 3 exits. Harrogate is on the left, Leeds second exit and Bradford third exit. 40 mile speed, left lane, mirror signal to the left, position properly left, and go all the way near the white line. So don't stop early than the white line, because more you stop early than the white line, your visibility is not good for the right. When your visibility is not good, you cannot decide it very well, and that's how you maybe can do the hesitation. Okay, so always stop exactly on the lines, match your right door mirror, driver side mirror, a little bit closer to the giveaway line, and then you know you are exactly on the line. Now these days they have a temporary speed limit because of the road work. This is your road work warning, and it says drive on 20. So now we have to see if you're driving exactly on 20. When they say 20 and the road is all empty and clear, you just need to stay exact 20 because it's already a slow speed. So then you don't try to be very slow. Dashcam is showing 16 miles per hour, so that means you are doing 18. When dashcam show 15 now, that means you are doing 17. And then the dashcam showing 14, then you means you're doing 16. And I can see the road was very clear, so that means you stay exact 20 and there is no reason to be driving less than 20. So this is how you maybe get the first minor mistake, appropriate speed limit. Okay, but it's just the start. That is why you can say it's maybe a minor mistake, and that's why we go. Soon this road work is finished, was going to finish. You go back to the normal speed limit, which you see the last one was 40 miles speed. So this is the road work is finished. There is no warning telling you that you should go back. So use your own judgment and start increasing from 20 and start go up till 40 if the road conditions allow you to go at 40. This one lane will split into 2 lanes. If you have no intentions to go right, then you stay to the left as close to the curb, about a meter away, and then you will be in the left lane. So pick the lane in advance, don't cut the lane. Don't go on the cycle lane on the left, which is red color. Approaching the another one traffic light, then you're approaching another traffic light. Make sure if the lights are green from long time, be prepared, we might change. Always keep checking your mirrors, like the way the van came from your right and he pull up in front of you, then you must increase your distance with the van following distance. After the traffic light, continue straight, 40-mile road, approaching to the bigger roundabout, going to take the second exit, going straight from the roundabout, signs, York, Wetherby. The traffic sign board is on the right hand side, not on the left side, in the green color. This time the speed sign on the floor say, advise drive on 20. So remember, this is advise drive maximum 20. It's not the rule that you stay exact 20. Okay, and this is for the road work. And if you see that you are going straight and this warning for the left turning, if you take the left turning, then you may be advised to go 20. But there is no road work because these signs normally come with the road work. Okay, so that means if there is no road work, this sign is not for you. You are going straight, second exit, so there is no road works to go straight. So this is your speed sign, national speed limit, 70-mile road. Soon you come near the sign, you should be start increasing your speed. Last was 40, this is your 70. So first you have to go 40 straight away. Because dual carriageway normally start from 40s or minimum 40s. Then after that, then you try to go up till 70. Your dash cam showing that you are on 44 now, 45. Learner is also overtaking you, or learner car. Okay, now you got the traffic warning sign like bend and traffic light. So this time they don't expect you to be on 70 because you don't know the light is going to stay green or light is going to change to the right. This time if you stay 40, reasonable is fine. When the light is green, you continue with 40 up till passing the light. But now go back to 70. Don't stay on 40. Now if you check how many cars are passing you, right? Everyone is making a good progress, but you are not making a progress. You reach to about 50, nearby 50. Again, a lot of cars are passing you. When people drive slow, other people get frustrated behind you and they start overtaking you, right? You're keeping on 50, 42 now, so that's roughly about 45 speed you're driving. You should be doing about 60 at least, 65, 62, 63. So you get another minor mistake here. If you look now, you go more down than 40. You are 38 now. 36 is showing on a dash cam, so that means you're 38. It's showing 38, then you're showing 40. And now there's nothing in front of you which is holding you to not to drive 70. So it's all empty and clear. So you was driving about 40 mile. So maybe examiner thinking you is 40. So you get another mistake here, driving slow, appropriate speed. Now you got a warning for traffic light junction. Then if you stay 40, makes sense, you are preparing for your junction. So only that short portion of your driving where you have to demonstrate the examiner that you can handle the car on the fast moving roads in the fast speed. Okay. Now at the traffic light you are turning left, and then you will go in a home base to do your bay parking. So no mistake about here, everything's okay. Now this is 20-mile road, this is your speed, say 20. Now turning right to home base side, so mirror signal towards the right. If you do see someone coming from the front, you wait. But if he's going his right, you're going your right, so that's fine. Anyone can start first or go near side to near side or off side to off side. Sometimes the examiner asks you to do the bay parking in the start of this car park or sometime later, so depend wherever they say you. So there was no mistake for your bay parking, it was all okay. You was center of the road, sorry, the center of your line, so that you was perfectly fine. All this driving so far is with the sat nav. Okay, if you can see, you have a little bit shaded wire you can see on the screen. That means you was using the sat nav driving up till here. Okay, Taking the car out from the bay, turning the wheel to the left and facing right where you just came from. Good all around observation, otherwise it will be a mistake if someone coming from other side. But examiner didn't say anything about it that you did anything wrong with your bay parking. So I think the bay parking observation and control of your car was all okay. Go out of the car park, then turn left. This is a giveaway sign, so make sure you look properly, and don't forget when you entered into the street it was 20. Okay, so when you're going out of this car park, just remember the speed did not change, it's still 20. Now you're turning right. Okay, you've done the right thing. It's better to let the pedestrian go in front of you rather than they go behind you, so that's nothing wrong in it. So some residential streets, just don't forget, it's 20. So let's see your speed. You came up till 14 miles so far, so that means you're driving about 16. Then you drop it back to 10, which means you're driving on 12 miles. Okay, you're stopping, that's fine. You stop the car, so you're dropping down because of stopping. This we call move at angle exercise. This they do in every test with every person. Whatever the car they're driving, auto or manual, they're always going to ask you to pull up on the left before you reach some car. They will point you out, and then they will check how you move at angle. This is an exercise, so they have to do this with every test. Once for example, if you haven't done your bay parking, then maybe they're stopping you to check your parallel parking exercise. But as you can see, you already done your bay parking, so then you know this is not for parallel parking, this is just an exercise to stop and move. Okay, so taking a right, mirror signal right. So still you can say you was almost passed, but with the 2 minors already for driving slow, 1 on 20 zone when it was a road work, then second time you was in a dual carriageway driving slow, and there was opportunity to be fast, and other cars that passed you, that means you should get the hint, if they can pass me, there should be nothing wrong in me, we are same like they are the drivers. I'm expecting to get the license today, so I have to show like a normal driver, not like a learner. When you go for the test, always remember you are not learner anymore. This is why you're going to the test and you're showing them that, can you check my driving? I'm driving like other drivers, and check my driving, assess my driving, and give me the license, because I am also in the same level like a full license holder drivers. So there's nothing different in me and them. But when you show you are still driving like a learners, hesitating, not confident, driving slow, then you still a learner. Okay, that is how they calculate. So again, 20 mile speed, you are still driving about 14, that means you're driving 16, you're not driving exactly 20. But again, if you're approaching the hazard or bend or park cars, it makes sense. So let's see how it goes. Take the second road on the right from here. Still 20 zone. After the zigzag, pedestrian crossing, zebra crossing, you will see the warning for triangle, roundabout. See the temporary sign again, say maximum drive 20, road work, loose chips, entering in 30 mile zone, no signal required for the left turn. This side, to use this roundabout, is very simple. You treat it like a T-junction, and just look on the right hand side. If no one, you are allowed to take the car out and keep in left lane and just go straight. So then it's very simple, easy way of using this roundabout from this direction. This is called a King Lane roundabout with a little bit different shape, and total exits are 4 including that one. So check one more time, is say advice. drive on 20 because of the loose chipping, and you maybe can fly. And there's no road marking, and so you're stopping too early from the line. So you should be stopping almost closer to the traffic light, not too early. It's not like there's no road marking and you don't know what to do. Where the marking's supposed to be, that is where you stop. But again, these kind of things, they can let you go, but be careful. This looks like your show me tell me question. When is safe to do so? Can you wash and clean your front windscreen? Now check your speed. 20 mile. Looks like your independent driving is finished here. They removed the sat nav from you. You are on exact 20 on this point, which looks okay. You are on 19 speed now, which is okay. But remember, that was the advice. Okay, you don't have to stay exact 20, but you are also little bit 1 point less than 20. If they don't want you to go above 20, then the 20 sign come in the red circle, like a normal speed warnings. Red circle. This time there was in the white background and without any triangle, without any red circle. So remember, this thing you see normally on roadworks, and it's called advice sign. So if the road conditions are okay, for example, the sign are there for about 1 week ago, they put it down, the road surface is getting better now, then just carry on with the flow of the traffic, sometime 22, 21, 23, just keep moving. But you're keeping on 20, again, sometime you're driving actually less than 20, where you should be driving at least on 20. So let's say you think it's 20. Okay, let's take an example. You think it's 20. Then if the road condition is totally clear in front of you, can you stay exact 20 please? Don't drive slower than 20. So you get another minor mistake maybe about here, driving slow, not on appropriate speed of the road, if the condition even allow you to do so. You're driving on 12 now, you're driving on 15 speed, 14 speed now, which is too slow. You are too slow now, even you're not even 20. So that's definitely your mistake. Again, let's say you already done 2 times before. This is the 3rd time you're driving slow without any reason, and it was okay for you to drive. Now you're almost on 10 mile speed, 11 mile speed. Now you're increasing back again. Again, you didn't touch 20 yet, you're still lower than 20. And again, you don't supposed to be on 20, but you're doing exactly less than 20. So that's another mistake. Keep checking your dash cam speed limit. So whenever you are going to watch this one, or anyone watching this video, just check the speed limit on the dash cam and make +2. Dash cam don't tell you exact limits. So for example, if the dash cam showing you about 12, then you take it is 14 on the real dial of the speedometer. Again, you're driving on 10 miles, 12 miles. What's stopping you not to drive on 20? You're hesitating, not confident to drive on 20 speed even in tight roads. So that's why the examiner start picking up that as a problem in your driving. So that means he's thinking that this topic is something you need to be going back with your instructor and practice more before you come back to the test. That don't drive slow without any reason. It doesn't look like appropriate speed to me while driving. What if you're holding the traffic at the back and they waiting for you to increase your speed, and they even don't have any space to overtake you? So they are just frustrated behind you because you are not moving at enough. Now speed changed from 20 to 30, and now from 30 miles it's changing to 60 miles. National speed limit. Now you start increasing, but again you got a slow sign, you got a double bend sign, and you can't drive fast on this place so far until you don't deal with the hazard. You're going up till 25 now, so at least you are increasing. 25, 27, 28 is fine because of the double bend. Now this portion of this country lane is very straight. If you can see far ahead and there is nothing in front of you, you should be driving near by 60 miles. So I can see the road is empty and clear. Let's see what is your top speed. 32. You are 34 now. You back to 32. Now you are 31. Now you 28. You're actually reducing your speed where you should be increasing your speed and show because it's empty straight road. Total is 60. If you should be driving at least 45, 46, 50 on this road to show. Let's take a next road on the left and let's see how you do it. So you get another minor mistake, not driving on appropriate speed where there was a chance for you to drive. So this problem is going on since the driving test start. So examiner can see. Now this is the 40-mile road now. So let's have a look on this road, how much speed you did on this road. If it's not clear, if it's a hazard and you're driving slow, that makes sense because you got a reason to be slow. When there is no reason and you're still driving slow without a reason, then you are not driving on appropriate speed. So 23 is showing that means you're 25. So this is a 40 road, you are 25. You should be driving at least 32, 34, 35. If you think you can't go 40, then at least stay nearby 40. If you are on a 40 road, you see some hazard, deal less than 40. Let's deal with 32, 33, 34, these kind of speed. But you are almost 30 now, 29 now. 20, yeah, now you are 32. First of all, you should be trying to go exact limit, and then when you see it's not working, I cannot handle the car on this kind of situation, location, and I better be slow, then you do slow. But without going there, don't think, oh, I need to be slow and start driving slow and never even check that what is possible for you to drive or not. This side is very narrow, always careful if you don't hit the tire to this curb on the left. Okay, so very careful, whoever drive here, always be careful. This is the narrow part of your 40 road. Now this road is changing back to 30 miles soon, but if you check your speed, you are again 25 on a 40 road, not a good thing. If you do have a white line in the center of the road, that means the lane is wide enough for both of the cars to fit in. So nothing should hold you to drive slow in your lane. Now this is where the speed changed to 30 miles. So again, you might get the appropriate speed mistake on this road, driving slow without any reason and not showing or not demonstrating properly to be exactly on the limit or almost close to the limit. After few driving, then you're going to take one of the road on the right. So turning right in the street, last speed 20, sorry, last speed 30, now you are 20. Again, maybe some moving and stopping on this road, so be ready. There's no mistake in your moving and stopping, so moving and stopping your was fine. So the way you was doing, just keep it on the same way. It is also, you did not miss the speed sign. It's just like you did not go up to the limit of the speed sign. That is the main thing. You are driving reasonably 16 and 18. If he overtake you more than 20 speed, is up to him. You can't do it. You was okay. Now you approaching to the junction, then turning left. You see the signs say 30 miles, but when you will make a left turn, then the sign will be new 40 miles. But again, this road is under construction or under road work, and you may be going to see another temporary 20 sign. These days they got both signs there, one temporary and one exactly 20 mile speed to drive. So first of all, you see that 40. Then can you see this board on the floor, triangle, that say advised to 20. So now after that we don't see so far any more sign. There's one more sign on the floor, advised 20. And there's an other sign here say exact 20. They say advised 20. So now you can say this portion, it will be a little bit conflict now what we should do, but I believe it's still better to stay first exact 20 unless no one is telling you to go more than 20. So just exact 20, not more than 20. Okay. Technically it used to be a 2 lanes. So if there is no road marking, just drive on the left side of the road. I can see another sign before joining the left street also say exact 20. So just stick on 20 at this point. This time you can say it's not asking you to be driving slow for a reason, but this say advice. I mean, you might be 21, 22, doesn't matter, depending on the floor, because this road technically used to a 40 road. And some people are thinking, oh, it's still 40 and they can go 40. They're not obeying the new temporary speed sign. These loose chips skid and hit very badly to someone else's screen at behind you, and they get chips on the windscreen. That is the reason they want you to drive slow and then do it. Now you just technically overtaking the cyclist, mirror signal right, and you can change lane. If you already know that you're going to the roundabout and taking the third exit, then you might can stay in the same lane and there's no need to go back. Now you are on the right lane, but if you check your speed, you came on 10 miles speed first one time, and soon you came 10 miles, everyone start underpassing you from the left. That is where another appropriate speed mistake, driving slow on the right lane, and you didn't even overtake the cycle is still going more than faster than you. So that is another serious mistake, and this is where you got about 5 times appropriate speed mistake and you failed. Everyone passing you on the left. Okay, so you did not overtake the cycle in a good speed and you changed the lane to maybe overtake the cycle. So that's another one. Imagine if you would have done this one, you maybe would have passed with the minor mistakes of appropriate speed. But when you done this thing, and plus you have the history in the whole test, driving slow without any reasons and not making a good progress, then finally the examiner decided now is there are too many of them in the same column, so then it becomes serious. Sometimes they can let you go 4 times in the same column and 5th time is your serious. Sometimes depend on the nature of your mistake, it can be 5 time minors in the same column and 6 time will be serious. It all depend nature of the mistakes, or sometimes depend which column they are using it. So right mirror signal, right position, and this is the best time to change lane now. Mirror signal left and you're in the left lane, and you are not shifting in the left lane, and because you maybe see somebody at the back and you give him a space. But again, you can see better what's going on that day. So that again, you're driving on the right lane on 22 speed, and now you're shifting back again about 26 mile speed, and this road is 40 miles, and you're so far 27, 28. Yeah, you're still 27, 28, but makes sense. You got a cars in front of you, so you don't want to increase. You're slowing down for the cars. So have a look. Every time, if there is a reason in front of you or a hazard in front of you, you don't have to drive exactly on the speed limit, right? But same time, you drive realistic way. You don't drive too slow, you don't drive too fast. It should be with the traffic flow. It should look like you keep on moving. Now this will take you back to the test center, all the way straight again. On the way back, you will see the 20 speed sign again for road work. So like now, this is 40 mile road, but you are driving about 30 miles. People are passing you. That means we're driving slow and they're driving fast. You're still on 30 miles. But this is a 40 road. People are passing you. Maybe they're passing you on 33, 34 speed, 35 speed. Okay. So when you do see the people are passing you more, and how come every time you are the one on the left lane and everyone passing you? So maybe I'm driving slow, that's why they're passing me. Okay, so we always have to think in that way. Again, road work, check the speed limit if you get another new speed limit to drive on. So that's a exact 20. So this is a round circle, not advice. When it's a 20 speed in the round circle, that is something you have to do it. Okay, so 20 mile speed, but if the road is empty and clear in front of you, wide enough, then stay exact 20. Don't need to go less than 20. This time you are exact 20, but maybe it's down the hill and your car is going exact 20 very easily. When you was start the test, that was up the hill, maybe you're not pressing enough gas. Soon the road work is finished, then speed will be 40, or you can say where the cones are finished, about now 40, and at the roundabout, then you take the third exit right back to the test center. Thank you for watching. This is the end of this route, and then you can say there is no serious mistake overall. And how it becomes a serious mistake? Because you done a lot of minor mistake in the same column, same place, which is appropriate speed. And some of them, they also said that you did some hesitation, maybe on the junction or roundabout, or maybe for moving off or something. So you get 2 on that one. So this is, we call a total column of that mistake is number 20, progress. So you're not making a good progress on the road where there is a hesitation or not driving in appropriate speed of the road condition or traffic condition. So improve yourself, and we go back again, and then all the best for the next time. Thank you for watching. If you anyone watching this are they new on this channel, don't forget to subscribe, bell icon to get the new information. And what we have decided now, that next time we maybe do the mock test with live streaming. So stay tuned and don't forget to comment your experience. Thank you. Bye bye.